I've always been a motorcycle enthusiast since a teenager. And I started on a 350 Honda, which seems like everybody starts on one of those. And then I went from there. I had that about 2 years, and I went from there. I went to an 850 Norton, and I had it till 1980, and that's when we had two kids, and we were just barely making it paycheck to paycheck. And I had to sell it. I didn't want to, but I had to. So I had a 20-year stretch. I was riding motorcycles, but it's usually other people's. But I had a 20-year stretch where I didn't own a motorcycle. About 1999, I got a promotion. It was kind of a stressful job, and I decided to get back into bikes. We'd always considered motorcycle kind of frivolous before 1999, as you can't get groceries on it, only two people can ride it, that kind of thing. That's the excuse we always use, but the stress was coming on, and I wanted to get back on my own bike and do that kind of thing. So I started shopping, and I was looking at RS 1300 BMW. That's that quasi chopper BMW. I was looking at old Nortons, restored Nortons, and I just accidentally tripped across Excelsior-Henderson site. I didn't know anything about them at that time. I don't think I was getting in motorcycle magazines, so I didn't even know about them, and I just kind of fell in love with it. But I kept shopping, and I shopped for a good 6 months, and I kept coming back to the Excelsior-Henderson site. And that's the way it catches everybody, I think. And I just decided I just had to have one. And my wife was all about it. She says, "Yeah, you need something," because I'm a little bit of an adrenaline junkie. I'm a lineman. I was a lineman for 30 years, so there's that thrill. Plus, I was a volunteer firefighter and rescue person for 18 plus years, so there's that adrenaline there. And then in 1999, the adrenaline rushes were kind of slowing down. I needed to get back into it. And so she was all about me getting a motorcycle. And so I started shopping around on eBay. That was fairly new yet then. And I found one in Crystal Lake, Minneapolis, Minnesota. And that's my bike, 525. And it was 310th off the line. And this guy wanted to sell it to me because he says, "I want you to have this bike because you know everything that's wrong with these bikes, all the issues." And at that time, I'd been following along on the website Dealer 38. That was the early Excelsior-Henderson site, Dealer 38. And yeah, I knew all the issues. I may not have understood them, but I knew them. And so he wanted to make sure I got the bike. Well, at the last minute, somebody else outbid me. And somehow he figured out how to screw around with the clock on there. And he got the bid to me. And he says, "I don't care how mad that guy is, you're getting the bike." I said, "Okay." So that was September 10th, 2001. And then 911 hit. And we went up, me and my youngest son, I grabbed him out of school, and then 9/12, we went up to Minneapolis with a trailer and picked it up. And he never mentioned in the eBay auction that he had a ton of stuff to go with it. He filled my pickup, posters, T-shirts, all the memorabilia, cups, shot glasses, everything you could think of, plus parts, all kinds of parts. So I got it, which by today's standards is pretty pricey. It was a 1,500-mile bike with deadwood bars already on it. No windshield, no options other than the padded sissy bar with the luggage rack. And 1,500 miles, third owner. And this guy was really a sweetheart. I emailed him back and forth for years. I've lost track of it now. And that's how I ended up getting one.